So I was gonna say that I didn't wake up early enough for Master Detective Archives this morning. But really, I totally did. Technically, I was up quite early. But I woke up with like a splitting headache. I'm still sort of suffering from it, but it took like a few hours for me to like get some food in me. I think rehydrate a bit. So coming on much later this morning. Technically morning. It's 11:59. I beat the noon. Just sneaking in about maybe an hour and a half here. Trying to get any little bit amount of time I can into Final Fantasy. Trying to get it closer to finishing. But yeah, unfortunate. Maybe Master Detective Archives tomorrow morning if I can wake up early enough. But we see how that fared this morning. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm already feeling a little better. I think how should I say? I think my ratio of alcohol to water last night for me was out of balance, you could maybe say. That's that's the way I would probably put it. So it's all my doing. So try better next time. But I'm fine. I should be fine. So yeah, I'm just gonna sneak in like an hour and a half of Final Fantasy stuff. Before I have to leave for this afternoon, but we just finished a story beat last night, which was nice.
Oh, indeed.
Valleys of Ether.
My men and I lost an entire day avoiding a flood that wasn't there a fortnight ago.
Alright, do I just want to talk to this man, or do I want... Okay, sounds good. I'll see you in Umineko. Do I just want to talk to Otto? Or do I want to see... Let's see what Nectar has. Honestly, let's see what Nectar has for me. Wait, why did this one pop up before? Dread Comet. The hunters of Tabor speak of a wild chocobo that haunts not only the nearby Badlands, but also their dreams, for it exhibits a ferocity rarely seen in the species and has ripped more than a dozen of their comrades from gizzard to groin and feasted on their flesh. Damn! The bird is far past taming. It must needs be put down. The Sickle in Delmechia. Can I fast travel yet? Or is the game going to restrict me until I talk to Otto? No? The Sickle in Delmechia. If I'm looking at this map, what would I consider the Sickle? Is it called the Sickle because it looks like a sickle? It's here. I found the Sickle. Oh. Alright, let's go start here then. Let's go take this down. Let's fuck this chocobo up.
Come on.
Bam, 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 bam. Oh, I was gonna try to switch things, styles, but then I just halts. Still on the right path, yeah.
No mistakes.
Random strangers. And then is it gonna be through here? Yeah. Alright, we're looking for a crazy chocobo. We're gonna hang right. Possibly. I mean, because if we go... Yeah, it's probably right. I'm gonna bet it's not down that way. I'm gonna bet it's down here. That's a hill guy, I guess. That's not a chocobo.
No holding back.
Do 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 do.
All right.
Oh, chocobro. Oh. Oh. Chocobo? No, we fought here before. Huh.
Don't get surrounded.
No chocobo? I thought that place seemed familiar. Well, where the hell? Is it possible? Is it in here? Is it tucked away in there and I just didn't? There's a little nub of land. Got some goblin muggers. No, it's not here. It's just goblins. Oh god, get away from me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, 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 whoa, whoa, whoa. Is it possible I have to, like, kill, like,
Thanks, Scout.
one of these lesser enemies for it to appear?
No mistakes.
Excellent. Okay, I mistimed that very poorly.
Nice try.
Like, I just wouldn't assume that that's something I'd have to do. Not the big swing.
Nice try.
Chocobo? Chocobo? Is it possibly here? I mean, that's the one last little area we didn't
Let's go.
check that looks like it could be a little combat zone. Unless it's something weird like that, but... Chocobo? Oh, I found it. Yo ho 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 ho. Look at that plumage. Look at those colors. It's beautiful. It must die. It has killed too many men.
Chocobo I've ever seen. Something tells me it won't be easily broken. Nice try.
Ow, fucking peck attack. Ow, fucking hell. I just realized it doesn't have a stun thing, so this... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. But also, like, I won't be able to actually stun him. But also, I might be able to do this. Yeah! Or even this. Ow, fuck. Oh, it's not working. Oh. Meteor rain? Uh-oh. The hell? This attack never ends. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Please. My god, that attack.
Too slow.
Oh, that meteor is gonna... Come on, damage. Oh, that was scary. Alright. 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 Take that shit out of here. I did catch wind recently that the level cap on non-New Game Plus, I believe, is 50. So I am 8 levels away from level cap. If that's like any indication of how close I am to maybe finishing, I don't know. I don't know how accurate of a measure that would be. Comet feather. I surely read chocobos are rare. One might assume the same could be said of their feathers, yet somehow they are found in nearly every market from Dalmiel to Northreach. Contrary to what the merchants hawking them would have you believe, however, items on sale are more often than not the feathers of robins or even common... I'm losing my voice. Hens. Tamed by defeating Dread Comet.
Poor beast.
Goodbye.
There was nothing I could do.
Goodbye, you beautiful bird. Alright, now we can talk to Otto. That was just a little side detour there. Excellent. Knock it out. Get it done.
Cole said it was an army of Akasha.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with Akashic and the valleys are full of ether?
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
Let me tell you this long story.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items would go to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Wow. I forget, I can get up there from here. Yeah. I can. Mid's dungeon, it says? Are we calling that little area a dungeon? It's a little room. Just a little room.
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking.
Don't mind me, just rustling through some papers.
Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
Where else should I be looking?
We've had no word from Canva for days.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
Mid it all. I know you like a riddle, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. Of all my inventions, this one's the best, and so when choosing its place of rest, I recalled your opus, daughter dearest, and now it sleeps there in the first. Gonna have to work on that last rhyme. Good luck. Sid.
Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
I like how he's like, I gotta workshop that other rhyme.
Well, did you find anything? Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was? Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything? I think Sid may have hidden something inside it. Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
Alright.
How are we supposed to do our duty?
If I inspect the orchestron, that's what I meant to say there. Will the songs cost less, please? Can I get cheaper rates?
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing.
Fucking kids.
We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestron.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't.
God damn it, kids.
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope, nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
All too well. All right, out of the way. of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before. They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
The hell's happening outside? Cars honking at each other, being obnoxious.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well. Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Nice. We finished it. Oh, we're almost at 200,000 gil. Look at us go. Oh, we also have so many ability points. Man. We love to see it.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye. Lose a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left.
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
Okay.
If that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
I like that line. Try to stay safe, and if that fails, stay
Don't
alive.
waste here. The further the flagship sails, I have to get back.
Did I just see side quest pop up? Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Good bones. You are good bones. I'm not missing that many tracks now at this point. Is that what I had before? It's a good track, but just as your normal hub is not good in my... We're going with that. Alright, let's try and knock out these side quests here. As at least the thing we get done in like the next hour here. At least.
He's a surly soaker.
Run, Sid. Run. Back to the garden.
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
He wants a vine. Okay.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That is correct. A single vine.
A single
As for
vine.
the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
A side quest that's also part of the hunting board? 2 birds with 1 stone? Perhaps? An extraordinary Morble. Morble? Morbro? Morble. Morble. Let's go and kill that Morble. You got it. I'm running the wrong way. Actually, honestly, this might be a good way to do it.
Sid!
1, 2, you got it.
Miss Shirley, how can we learn to be
If Amber...
Around the
Lazarus
back.
had gone.
Around the back. Down some steps. Through the side. Oh.
She can't kick. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best visitor before too long.
Try and convince Taria, sure.
I know better than to order Taya to do anything. But I'll speak to her.
Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
I'm sure I can convince her. She's just right over here. She overheard. Whatever. Whatever.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia, it's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Taya. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodrigue.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
You won't forget it. Let's go pick up the other thing.
All right, Clive.
It's August.
Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Tough for that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you want my advice?
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe...
Yeah, I'll be
speak
the
to him again.
mediator.
Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Always helping
Cheers,
people with their
Clive.
I'll be
mundane
sure to pay him a visit
problems.
as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
It's our third leg of this Blacksmith's Blues quest. Hopefully there's something exciting at the end, because, just trying to get this guy out of his depressive funk.
Paul said it was
It's taking a lot of time.
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again.
Same. Same.
Better things to do with your time.
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Vast improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once, make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride, and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
Alright, and now we go pick up questy thing, or the notorious mark. I always call them hunts. That might be a different game's term. Notorious mark. Whoa, just like ran past him as I pressed X. Great. So, carrot. If you come across a red carrot protruding from the marshes of Three Reeds, do not attempt to pull it from the swampy soil. It is entered with another root vegetable, entirely an exotic species of morbol. It uses a modified carrot-like vine as a lure to draw its prey close before emerging from the earth and swallowing them whole. Cruel way for nature to turn these times of privation to her advantage. Whispering Waters, Rosaria. Whispering Waters. Whispering Waters. Rosaria. Whispering Waters, eh? Meow, 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 meow. Whispering Waters. Ah. Ah. Oh, and there's a teleporty right next to it. Love to see it. Spiders, 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 spiders. Take them out. Whispering Waters. Giant Marlboro. Oh, it's swampy. How swampy it is. Oh, don't touch those carrots. Don't touch the carrots. Oh, he's still going. Oh, Jesus. Don't touch that goo. Oh, I'm getting covered. Oh, fuck. I didn't know the range of that. I was unfamiliar with your game. just like, how do I approach him? There we go. It's such a satisfying noise. Pop, 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 pop.
There's a good boy.
Okay, what is he doing? Oh, he's going underwater. Thought he was just throwing like a temper tantrum. Oh god. Oh god. It's getting up. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. I don't think we can touch those spots. Oh fuck. Fuck.
That's better. Get him.
Ow.
Too slow. Nice try.
Worst breath. Okay, this is... Ooh, dodge through it. Works.
Help me, boy.
Kind of cut it close there. Damn it. This fucker. He's dead. Give me that Morble tendril. Extending from the inside of a Morble's body, his tendrils mainly serve the purpose of locomotion. At times they lean over, they can be served as temporary roots, drawing ethereal energies from the soil. In a Morble flower. It is said a Morble only blooms once every 30 summers. When it does, the resulting flower emits such a noxious odor, flies, beetles, vultures, and other cravers of carrion drawn from leagues around by the stench. The resultant convergence sees the flower pollinated, the Morble devouring those late to the festivities. Tamed by defeating Carrot. Carrot.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
Down goes Carrot. Down goes Carrot. Down goes Carrot. Oh, that's for the Blacksmith's Blues one. Where's the... I'd rather not have to navigate that weird towny area. If you know what I mean. Sucks to walk through and locate. I'm gonna be honest.
Ready, go? Faster!
Bum, 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 bum. I see bombas. Ignore the bombs. Bombs ignore me.
Be safe. Rodrigo could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
Okay, what the heck? Who do these spiders think they are? Who do these spiders think they are? Spider Eye. The creature from whom this orb was plucked is of the ordinary commonly known as weeping widows, whose venom is produced not in the salivary gland, but in the tear duct. They are wont to spin their webs in shaded bowers or the roofs of dark caves, and rain their paralytic tears upon any animal unlucky enough to pass beneath them. The prey, once rendered immobile, is bound in gossamer silk for later consumption. Blech.
Hopefully one will be enough.
Blech.
Rodrigo prepared the other ingredients by now.
Blech. Blech. Black, 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 black. Black, 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 black. Do you have any
Welcome.
tunes for me to buy? Yeah, you do.
A fine choice.
Yeah, you do. Oh, by the end of this stream, it'll be like an hour or an hour and a half at most. I'll say successful to just consider us like, you know, it's plowing through some side quests and stuff. I'm gonna say good things. Good reason to do it, you know? Oh. Very good. Very much worth that.
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you asked so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Much obliged.
So this is Dravaged. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. It'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
The forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
Yeah, clearly. All that. We can connect it. We can connect.
But we can't fire the forges. How are we going to earn it?
Good day.
40,000? 40,000 for this?
Here you are. Go
I'll take-
safely now.
I'll take 20.
So, but if none of you lot can smell ore,
There we go. I connected it. Map connected.
Isn't there anything we can do to help?
That bird. That bird just went.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did? Fuck! We're getting nowhere! These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless!
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here, and neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something. If this
this keeps up, we'll be ruined.
Mama, why hasn't Papa
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut.
Let me guess.
Shut.
Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravojd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravojd in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravojd prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravojd won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravojd will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favor and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right, then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Karava.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
Salamanders. Slay a desert salamander in the field of Karova. Where? Oh, okay. I was like, where? Uh-oh, okay. Salamanders. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-bum. We're building a forge. Forge. Salamanders. Forge. Forge. I forgot that I could do this in the glide. Forge. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Desert salamander. Alright. This thing doesn't want to attack me?
No holding back.
Let there be her. Oh, I am kind of making quick work of this. Oh, Torgal finish. Torgal finish. Torgal finish. Some species of salamander are wont to shed their tails in order to escape predators. Alas, all those of sufficient size to provide the unblemished stench of skin that Cid's bellows require have no predator but mankind and are disinclined to part with their appendage.
I dare say that will be enough for a decent set of bellows.
Run
like the wind.
Run like the wind. Oh, it's fun to do that. Gotta find a high angle to jump off of and then glide. I don't have any beef with that.
Be safe.
What's this all about then?
Don't know. Any trouble finding the skin?
Not at all.
I couldn't handle.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier. I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You've saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pit coal cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the Anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravosht needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
You give them to
I need
them
to
to
forgive
him.
him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
I have to go. Okay.
Hey, that's not black.
I was like, well, whatever. I'm already having to head there and all, so. Me? Upset? No.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
Look at that. We knocked out these side quests. Bam, bam.
Thank goodness you're back. Taya looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
Spiders.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Taya's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Taya. I'm so proud of you.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigo. And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents, to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. But my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
Hopefully, Taria. How close are we to the next, like...
How may I help you today, Clive?
Isn't it? Oh, 30 points. Clutch mine. 2,500 more ability points? Oh, hell yeah. Swift shot Genji gloves? Genji gloves. Fallen Enigma.
All done?
Ligma. I'm just so painfully unfunny.
If
Yeah, we'll circle around again here.
Miss Shirley.
Circling, 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 circling.
Sid.
Yeah, yeah,
Heard
yeah,
you're in
yeah,
Carver.
yeah, 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 yeah. I just now noticed that quest name. Please, sir, can I have some marble? Terrible. But also great.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Yeah.
Will I be able to carry more potions again?
Now.
What an
Huge.
amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
Plants.
It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance. The rest...
It's potion increase,
I
yeah?
shall give to Talia.
Look at our garden. Look at it go. An extra Morganbeard petals fortified with the vigor of a mortal gripped with madness might do. Oh no, it's just increases potency, I think. Yeah. It's potency, not the number of potions. I'm a fool. The other thing was actually like making my bag bigger. Obtained a file, further increasing potency. Both potions, high potion now restore even more HP. Strength, stone skin, Lionheart tonics last even longer. Great. Love it. Worth. And finally, Blackthorn.
He's a surly soaker.
A surly soaker.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Pick old Cinder. How'd you come by this? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Huh. Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
I feel as if there's going to be at least a part 4 to this quest line.
You're not wrong. Still,
They got to be able to make up at some point.
Let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy, or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
Nice. Ah, Ouroboros design draft. A belt to end all belts. Huh. Huh. Bang, bang, bang. Mer. Mer.
What do you want?
Mer. Where's Ouroboros? I saw it. Stone tongue.
Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff. And how am I meant to do that then? Bring me the materials, and I'll think about it.
So I don't have a stone tongue that is from some notorious mark. So shall the end feed a new beginner villainous leather belt adorned with the ancient seal of the Devourer of Worlds. Search for the perfect waste wear is over, or has it just begun? The Sons of Ouroboros. Stained loincloth from someone. I want these things, but I can't have them. What the hell? I'd assume then there's got to be some kind of another round of notorious marks coming up probably soonish. Right?
Which song should we listen?
No. Silly quests. Or silly tracks, not quests. I was looking at, I think, the word quest there. Or I was thinking of different quests. Silly tracks. I need relaxing music here.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
I'm a blazing beacon. A fitting performance. Natalie reports an unexpected surplus in Del Mill's stores, and as a means of showing the town's gratitude for past assistance, has expressed her distinct wish that one Lord Underhill partake in their good fortune. Victor. Way right, Magic Dash, Clutch Mine, but most importantly, 2,500 ability points. Bam. Dude, we're going to have a war chest of ability points when the next circle appears. Like I said, I think it's going to be... I mean, my guess would have to be that one of them is going to be Ice from Jill. And one of them is going to have to be probably Dark. Dirk by Odin. From the new bad. Like, almost kicked our ass previously. I could technically buy this, but do I really want to put this? I mean, I'd use the other electric abilities, you know, well enough. I think it's just hold on to the ability points, get the next circle, have free reign of unlocking anything I want at that point on them, and not worry about it. But that will do it. When we return back to this game, there's a final piece from completion. Fortunately, not even Mid knows what the piece might be, though she hazards her father did. Clive returns to the hideaway to trace the footsteps of a friend. So we got the piece, right? I think we did. Yeah. So, we're gonna go give Mid the piece. The Enterprise as a ship, I guess, will be functioning then. It'll be in working condition. Clutch Mine. For centuries, these strange egg-shaped clusters of ore were ignored by who eludes Pikmin. Since Clutch Mine is brittle, dull, and of little use in its own right. When it was later discovered that substance could be added to metals to increase their strength and hardness, it was mined to the point of exhaustion. Dromy Striker. Oh shit, I didn't know I could change image. Does that mean it'll stay on that image then? Oh. Oh. Yeah, we gotta keep it on that then. Alright. That'll do it for the stream. Like I said, next time we cleared up the side mission, so I think we'll be, at least for a bit, some story stuff. I don't know when that will be. Like I said, tonight's gonna be Umineko. Tomorrow morning, if I can wake up early enough, Master Detective Archives. Maybe Sunday night then, more Final Fantasy is the tentative idea. I guess we'll see. We'll see. A big we'll see for all that, okay? So, be back later tonight in about 6-ish hours or so for Umineko. Have a great Saturday. And we'll, yeah, I'll see you then to read and such. I don't know how to end the stream. Just go out into the water. Let's just go out here.